So today we're talking about journaling, which basically just means, in a nutshell, recording what you're doing in your training. There's a number of reasons people like to do this. A lot of the time it helps for your planning and goal setting if you keep a consistent record of what's going on. It can help with your motivation when you actually see what your goals are and what it is you're working towards. And just generally it's a little bit better for memory formation as well, which is quite handy when you're trying to learn a skill. Now, it's a really big topic and there's loads of things that can make things work. So I'm going to break this down into a couple of videos. And for today, I just want to go through getting into the idea of writing stuff down, just so, again, we make it a habit, and if we decide that it's something that works for us, we can start to build on this and add other things as well. So all you're going to need to do, when I say recording and writing things down, for most people they use physical writing, but if that's not the right thing for you, if you prefer using voice, recording your voice, or even if you just hate words in general, draw a picture that represents what you're doing, fair enough. The only thing I will say is writing is generally better than typing, just because we'll talk through it in a minute, but the motor component of actually trying to think about what the words look like just adds to the memory storing part of it. So basically all you're going to do if you're just getting started into the idea of journaling is at the very end of any training session, you just want to take 1 minute or a couple of minutes if you've got a couple of minutes, and all you have to do is write down or record everything that you did that session, and you're going to try and be as detailed as possible. So it can be all of the different workouts or all of the different movements, the number of reps, the amount of times, the amount of break time you had. Get as much detail in there as possible. Try and fill a page or 2 pages depending on the size of the notebook that you've got. But do give yourself a time limit so it doesn't have to go on forever. What this is hopefully going to do, first of all, it should help with your planning and memory. As you write down what you do, actually it gives you a quick recap of the whole session. So by the time you get to your next session, actually you might find it a little bit easier to remember what it is you worked on, what it is you achieved, basically what happened in that session. The second thing it'll also help with is with motivation, in that if you tend to just go through the motions and then leave it there and you forget what it was you were working on before, there's a tendency that actually the only thing you ever really remember was something that happened towards the end of the session, or the one good thing or one really bad thing that was the standout of the whole session. Going through this and making the list of all the things that happened might give you a bit more of a boost, in that you realize that you accomplished quite a bit more than what you did before. So that's the exercise for today. Let me know if you've got any questions or comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.